Hey everybody, snoreforce.com here. This video is about my first night with my new CPAP machine. It was a really refreshing night's sleep. I highly recommend that you go get a sleep study done ASAP if you snore at all. You have to go to a doctor. They refer you to a sleep specialist. I got a sleep study done. It was really easy. Medical insurance covered it. Yada yada. It's really simple. I went after a night of work. I just put my pajamas on, went, fell asleep. And then I got the results back within a week. Really simple. I highly recommend that you get a sleep study done if you snore at all. You probably do have some form of sleep apnea. But anyways, it's called a Philips Respironics DreamStation CPAP, I believe is the full name. It comes with really handy guides and instructions. I mean, you have nothing to worry about with one of these that explains anything. But I was prescribed a certain air pressure, which my respiratory or medical specialist that runs the CPAP machines, they set it all up in the machine and everything. I just wanted to film it right next to my bed because this is where it actually is. All I had to do when I got it home was hook up the hose from the machine. It's really simple. It's pretty much just buttons and plugs. I don't want to disconnect the mask right now because I only have one hand free. You can see there's a lot of slack in the hose. It's just real convenient. It reaches over halfway across the bed. I don't even use all the slack. But anyways, all I had to do when I brought it home was hook all that up, and then you want to wash the tank for the humidifier. It does come with the humidifier, by the way. That comes in really handy since I live in Wyoming. That climate's really dry here. It comes with this water tank. You want to wash it out with really mild dish soap. You can wash it in a dishwasher, but it's easier to just wash it and rinse it out in the sink. But you wash it out, let it air dry, and then you just pull this tank out. You want to pull it out to fill it. I had to fill it the first night after washing it and letting it air dry. And there's a maximum fill line in there. You can't really see it because it's clear plastic, but it has an arrow. It's really common sense and easy to do. You fill it to the maximum fill line. You do have to fill this every night. You do have to clean and maintain this machine, but it's all in the owner's manual. It's really easy. All I had to do the first night after I hooked up the hoses was clean that tank and let it air dry, and then fill it with water, close this, and the nurse told me all I had to do was turn it on and hit the ramp button. So you'll see when I turn it on, it shows the air pressure right there, and then if I hit the ramp button, you can see it's the triangle right next to the power button. Actually, when I turn it on every night, I just hit power and hit ramp right away, and it ramps down to 4.0. CMH2O is the air pressure. I don't know exactly what that means. How much water moves per centimeter or something, I'll explain in another video, but it's not pounds per square inch, but that is the air pressure. My prescribed air pressure was 6.0, but you hit the ramp button and it ramps down to 4.0 so that you can fall asleep easier, and then after your sleep, it slowly ramps up a little bit at a time to 6.0 so that you can fall asleep easy. And that's about it. That's all I had to do when I brought it home. It was the most refreshing night's sleep I've had in years. It's been awesome so far. So I'll see if I can get this mask on with one hand so I can make this video. Before I put the mask on, I did want to note that when you turn the machine on, you can hear that air flowing through the mask. But it sounds loud, but once you put it onto your face, the sound completely goes away. You can see that pressed against my skin. My wife can't hear it at all. I barely snore with the CPAP, mainly if I'm laying on my back with my face straight up and down. But I just wanted to note that you really can't hear that sound at all. So see if I can get this mask on. Okay, I'm going to try to get this mask on with one hand, so bear with me. It does have a head strap, but it's really thin and it's very comfortable. I can't even hardly feel it when I'm asleep. You'd be surprised how comfortable it is. But pretty much just slide that over the top of your head, and then it has these little hooks that hook into the thigh. And just one hook on each side. It's really simple. There you go. I think you can still hear me talk pretty good. It might look a little bit awkward. My wife actually calls me Bane from the Batman movies. I was worried about it scaring my baby. She's about to turn 7 months old. She still sleeps with us sometimes, but she just thinks it's funny. She tries to grab it and stuff, so it's no big deal. My CPAP machine, I was a little skeptical at first. You guys might be skeptical also. I used my Zquiet mouthpiece for years, but I didn't realize that I did have a serious problem. I have moderate sleep apnea. You guys might have at least mild sleep apnea. Just if you snore at all, just go get a sleep study done. Don't mess around. It was covered by medical insurance. It's really not a big deal. It's easy to get done. Sleep's very important. It can cause a lot of health issues, sleepiness, anxiety, concentration issues during the day. You really need to go get a sleep study done. Just don't mess around anymore. It's not worth it. Most people have health insurance. If not, they'll make payment plans. Even my CPAP mask is like a rental that's covered with health insurance. The sleep study was covered by health insurance. And I've actually changed jobs after getting my CPAP, and they applied the insurance payment, rental payments towards the total cost of the CPAP machine, which can be a little pricey. I think it gets up around $700-800 for a fancy one like I have, but they're going to split it up into some monthly payments. Actually, I think it was $600 total, but I think I have to pay a little over $300 and something, split up into monthly payments. So, and then I'll own the machine for life anyway. So all I'll have to pay for is like upgraded hoses and masks like that. And I just wanted to say it's awesome. Don't mess around. Go get a sleep study done. Thanks.